All right, here we go. Oschino, welcome back to Vlad TV.
I'm glad to be back and back so soon. I like that.
Hey, man, everyone in the comments were like, yo, Oschino need to be a regular guest. You need to bring him on again, So, I read the comments and I pay attention, and here we are.
And YouTube comments usually be hard. They harsh. People on YouTube harsh.
Oh, they bash me on my own channel.
Yeah, I don't read my comments because they say something. They have me mad all day. I'm like, I'm a human being. I don't act like I don't be mad about it. I really be mad about it. Like, man.
It's a little too close to home, right?
Yeah, sometimes they say something, like, especially if you're having a bad day, they say something to you like, why did I read this? You know what I mean? So, I don't be reading the comments too often, man. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot has gone on since our last interview.
Lots going on.
And the biggest of which is an interview that I did with Piers Morgan along with Jaguar Wright and a lawyer lady. And Jaguar Wright said some pretty crazy stuff. She said basically that Jay-Z and Beyonce were keeping people against their will and putting them on planes while they're unconscious.
But that's my thing, right?
Have you ever seen, when you were Roc-A-Fella, did you ever see Jay-Z drug someone and put him on a plane?
No.
You're sure, right?
Positive. But my thing is, even if they was doing that, say if they was doing that, how would she know?
Right.
But I'm scared of Jaguar Wright, though. So, like, I won't say nothing about her because she Jaguar Wright, I don't want no trouble from you. Like, she don't play no games. She don't got no picks neither. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean,
is it entertainment? But people starting to believe her because she on Piers Morgan. Like, that's a major platform to be on.
Yeah, I've been on Piers Morgan like maybe 4 or 5 times. So he asked me to be on this one panel. And then when I saw the names and I saw her name on it, I was just going to cancel. But I'm like, you know something? I'm going to stick around and do it, and I'm going to address the nonsense.
I think she just getting money. I think she just found a way to get money and just run up with that. I mean, because...
Well, she actually sang on a Jay-Z song
a while back. Yeah. She definitely got skills. She can sing.
Right, and I think when Jay-Z did the Unplugged, she was one of the backup singers.
When they had the band, she was there.
Yeah. So did you ever see her around Roc-A-Fella at all?
No, I never saw her, but I know who she is. I mean, she been popping. I mean, she just changed her lane to doing the podcast stuff. I mean, but I think with the Puff Daddy thing going on, it made it like more... It seems like it's a possibility that can really happen, the stuff that she be saying, you know what I mean?
Well, look, if you say 100 crazy things and one of them comes true, people think you're a prophet while ignoring the 99 things that are absolute nonsense.
Plus, people just like ridiculousness. It's like if you say some crazy stuff, like that book that said Kim wrote, the Puff Daddy Baby Mom.
It's not a real book.
I know, it's like, it can't be. I said, who would write? Nobody would write this about themselves.
They offered me to do the interview with the author or like do something about it. We looked through it.
That's legal? You could legally do that?
Well, no. And that's the thing, because after Jaguar Wright did the interview, Jay-Z and Beyonce's lawyer actually responded and sent them legal notice. And the lawyer actually did an interview, I think, on TMZ. He said there's rumors and then there's nonsense, and this is one step further. This is a pointed and formal accusation of something I felt it needed to be responded to. And I think somebody reported there was a cease and desist. It wasn't that. It was quite bluntly an ultimatum, which is to remove that false accusation that's demonstrably false, or the court's going to order you to do it. So I think he made the wise choice to act accordingly. Because right after that, Piers Morgan took down the part of the interview that she talks about the whole Jay-Z and Beyonce crazy allegations, and he did a public apology.
I'm pretty sure it's already out there, though, like everywhere.
Of course it's out there. It's going to be all over TikTok. Yeah, you're not stopping it, but...
But why would he have to apologize when he didn't know what she was going to say?
I think he was probably worried about a lawsuit.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing. You can't sue someone that has no money.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, Jaguar Wright lives in a car, last I checked. I remember she was arrested for not returning a U-Haul truck a few months ago, right? So you have someone that has no money, so you sue them. You spend $500,000 on court fees. You go to court, you win because the person probably won't even show up, and then you get $1 million judgment.
I think suing to make it look like she's telling the truth.
Well, regardless of truth or false or whatever, you sue somebody, you win, you can't collect.
So
now you spent $500,000 and a bunch of time for nothing.
Yeah.
But a platform like Piers Morgan, you can't sue.
Yeah, that's major.
He's got money.
Yeah.
So what, Jay and Beyonce did, which I think was the right thing to do, is they ignored Jaguar Wright and went after the platform. Which is similar to what like Cardi B did with Tasha K. Because Cardi B, to her defense, Tasha K had this guest on her show that accused Cardi of drug use and having diseases and all this other type of weird stuff, which was all false. So Cardi asked her to take it down. Tasha wouldn't do it, so she sued. And she won.
Did she get any money?
I think she got some of the money because I think she's like, because Tasha K has like YouTube revenue and stuff like that. So I think she's trying to attach it. But then I heard Tasha's trying to go to Africa and transfer her money to this, try to hide her money or something. But, once again, someone who doesn't have a bunch of money, when you sue them, and Cardi B may have spent $1 million on legal fees over time.
That's how much it costs to sue somebody?
Well, the suing and going through the appeal process and going to court. Going to court will cost you a few $100,000 just by itself.
That's crazy.
So you sue somebody, look, if you sue Jay-Z and you win, you'll collect.
Yeah.
You sue Diddy and you win, you can collect. You could do things like, for example, because I've gone through court cases before, and I've won lawsuits. So let's just say that somebody has a record, has albums that still make money.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have a deal through Universal, and then they have a publishing deal through Sony. You could contact Universal and Sony and say, hey, look, I've got a judgment for $1 million. All the revenue you're going to send to this person, you will send it to me until that money is satisfied.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And there's nothing that person could do about it. They could try or whatever, but Sony doesn't care. Okay, we pay. We don't care whether we pay the artist or pay the person who just sued them. We're paying. Our job is done. Not our problem.
That's crazy. Yeah. So when you're rich, you got to watch what you say.
You got to watch what you say.
Basically, you can't just be willy-nilly out here saying anything about anybody.
Well, and also, because it allows for a certain level, the media could get it wrong, but they have to address it. So if you get it wrong, you could say, hey, listen, we made a mistake. We've taken it down. And, we take responsibility for getting it wrong, and it's gone. It's when you sit there and say, no, you can't make us take it down. We're going to keep it up.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I just feel like if I was like in that position that I wouldn't even pay it no mind. Like, it wouldn't even bother me. I wouldn't even care. Like,
Well, I think they were paying it no mind until it was on Piers Morgan.
Even if it was on there, like, I wouldn't even think that nobody would care about that she said that. I think them suing them and gave it more like,
They didn't sue. They just had the lawyer send a letter.
Yeah, say anything. They supposed to act like they didn't even see it. How they always do. I think that would have been the right thing to do. Because now she's like, yeah, they shot. Now she go. That's even more ammo.
They're trying to cover the truth. Oh, listen, when I interjected, because I was on that panel, and I was the only voice of reason on the panel. I was the only one saying this is all ridiculous, right? And I said that, Jaguar Wright has never been on Vlad TV and never will be. She did an interview like the next day, and she pulled out an email with the email address crossed out and said, oh, look, Vlad TV reached out to us for an interview. And I said, well, any interview that's done on Vlad TV, we reach out to you with a Vlad TV email. For example, all the emails, have you ever had a Gmail reach out to you?
Yeah, no, it's Vlad.
No, so something at VladTV.com.
Yeah.
Like, Evan at VladTV.com. That's my assistant.
But wasn't Jay-Z at, what's the boy, Epstein? That his name?
Yeah.
Wasn't there one on his island? Jay-Z was on his island.
I don't think, no, I haven't heard that.
Because they put the list out who was on there. They had...
I haven't heard that, man.
No?
Look, the Epstein Island and the Diddy party has become the two symbols of,
there's a lot of
Illuminati and whatever else.
No, they had the manifesto, the planes that was going over. There was a lot of famous people on there that was going over there.
But Epstein was also worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and he was working with lots of different people. You could be working with someone that doesn't mean you're, he takes you in the back room to, have.
If you're going to somebody's private island, I would think that you're going there for. I don't know what you be going there for. Especially if you already rich yourself.
Let me put it like this, though.
Something must be special there.
Okay, look, let me put it like this. You got lots of friends, right? You got industry friends.
Yeah.
How many of those friends have you included in your sexual activities?
None.
See what I'm saying? How many of your friends have been in threesomes with you? Or
no, none.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you may have had some actual friends that, y'all, have some girls or whatever else, but you got your business side of your life, and then you have your personal side.
Yeah.
So two don't intermix that way. So just because you were on a plane with Epstein doesn't mean that you're doing sexual stuff with him as well.
Well, the way you put it kind of different because you got to think about it like this. If I had an island with a bunch of girls on it, that's different. I mean, if I'm bringing you to my island with a bunch of younger girls, whatever, of age, whatever.
When he brought Bill Clinton over there probably weren't a bunch of girls.
That's what I'm saying.
It was more of a business meeting kind of situation.
How far is the island from, like, if you fly there?
I'm not sure.
Because if it's a far flight.
I think it's in the Caribbean somewhere. So, from New York, maybe a couple hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bill Clinton, like, he the type that'll mess with some girls, though. Like,
well, he was getting head in the White House.
Yeah, I mean,
Monica Lewinsky.
I don't
he was putting cigars in her.
I mean, this thing with Puff Daddy, man, is like, for me, it's sad. It's sad. Like, I feel sad about for him. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're still supposed to be able to get out on bail. Supposed to be innocent to be proven guilty.